Hi everybody, it's Lisa, and I am here to do my June 10th to the 16th spread, and today is actually Saturday the 15th. Tomorrow is Father's Day, however, I'm not going to do a Father's Day spread. I have a bunch of stuff to tell you. Life has been testing me yet again. So as for what I'm going to use, so I've got Amber Plaza Day summer collections pulled. I was going through my summer books to see what I haven't used. So I haven't used this one yet. And there are, boxes. And there are some more stickers and some sayings. I also pulled my unique alpha fonts from Happy Planner. I really want to use up, some of this stuff. And I also have summer memories pulled from Amber Plans Her Day. There's some boxes in the back here that I'm going to be using. And there's more sayings in here. Quotes. Okay, so what I need to tell you. I have had a unbelievably awful week. And it's related to my cats. So let's start with the easy one. So Daisy, my little sweetheart, that's my helper cat that comes on screen every once in a while with her bum and her tail. Last week, I noticed she threw up her food twice. And I was like, okay, what the heck is going on here? So then she will go outside. I let her go outside. I noticed she was kind of struggling, I guess, to go to the bathroom. And so right there, two things automatically come to mind: urine issue or constipation or blockage or something. And I am now starting to freak out a little. So I watch her. You know what? I think I want to cut this leaf. I'm, of course, watching her for, a few days, and just to see how she's doing. And she doesn't really seem to be getting better, I guess, is what I'm looking for. And so then I tell my husband, and she drinks a lot of water. She's drinking water. She's eating. She's doing everything she's supposed to be doing. She's still energetic. She's still snuggly. She's purring away. All that stuff is fine. So on Sunday, my husband says to me, she's struggling to go pee. She was in the box for like 2 minutes, and it's like, great. Okay. Call our vet, leave a message. They call me Monday morning, and I get in at 11 o'clock with her. So I am freaking out about her. I'm so worried, so crazy worried. But that's the good one. Okay, so that's Daisy. So now Snickers, my boy. The one that I've told you is the big hunter that brings us treats all the time into the doorstep and in the house. We were working outside. Oh, by the way, I'm going to use my Unique Alpha, and I'm thinking I'm going to use these because, I'm not sure when I would ever really use these. And I'm just going to spell out summer. So we were working outside, and my husband forgot to put the board back up under the gate, and the cats were outside. So my boy gets out of the yard and disappears for 3 days. And I'm not even going to put these on straight. I'm just not even going to bother. I'm just going to put them whatever way they decide to go. Yeah, so he's gone for 3 days. And my husband had to go out of town, so I'm home alone on come Monday. We had already driven around the whole neighborhood yelling his name, and he didn't come. I was walking down the streets yelling his name. He didn't come. This one just ripped. Let's see if I can put it back together. So needless to say, my husband doesn't want to go out of town for work. Because his little buddy is missing. I, of course, don't want him to go out of town because I am dealing with Daisy and worried already about her. And now I'm losing my mind because my boy is missing. Now, we have a marsh behind our house. So I am thinking an animal got him. I'm thinking we have streets and roads, of course. I'm thinking run over by a car. I'm thinking lost because he's never left the yard before. And yeah, needless to say, pardon my language, but I was losing my shit. I really was absolutely losing it. I was so upset. Something weird going on with this R. I don't know if there's an extra piece of sticker on it or what. So anyways, I am calling him every day, night and day, going out in the backyard, yelling for him. And of course he's not coming. Now it's Monday, and I'm taking Daisy because I'm worried about my helper girl, of course. I'm going to put fun in here. And meanwhile, I'm, get her into the carrier, take her, and we're only like 5 minutes from our vet. And I'm looking down the streets, trying to see if I see my boy anywhere. I'm checking all the roads to see, unfortunately, if he's there. I'm completely and totally upset. 2 of my fur babies are in havoc right now. And yeah, it was not fun. So Daisy checks out fine. I thought she was probably constipated. That was my thinking. And the vet does an exam and says, no, she's empty. And I'm like, what? And she passed with flying colors. So there was her heart was good, her lungs were good. Her lymph nodes, everything was perfectly fine. And I'm going, what is going on? I don't understand. Okay, so I'm going to take this big one. So, my husband by now has already left for Toronto. It's Monday lunchtime. And so I'm not even sure if he's off the plane or anything yet, but he can text on the plane. So I let him know that she's all good. And I said to him, oh yeah, she's not constipated. She was like empty. And he's like, oh, I probably should have told you this, but I had to cut some poop off her bum this morning. She had like a hangy. And I'm like, what? Oh my God, why wouldn't you tell me this? You know I'm taking her there because I think she's constipated. And I think I'm going to use the birds too. I'm not sure. I'm kind of liking the way this looks with just the flamingos though also. So I am going to do hopefully a fairly fast and somewhat easy spread here. I think I'm just going to use the flamingos for now. And so yeah, it's like, well, no wonder she passed everything. Like she's gone to the bathroom. Yeah, so I was just like, OMG, right? So that was a relief. And so at the vet, of course, they're saying we can do this test, we can do that test. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to take her home. I'm going to keep a close eye on her. I'm going to watch to see if she's pooping and peeing and if she's struggling. I'm going to obviously watch her eating. And if she's... Oh, those go in the same direction. I'm okay with that. I'm going to watch everything. I actually think I'm going to put this one. I wasn't going to put this one on, but I think I am going to put this one on. I'm kind of thinking right here and moving him, take him off. I thought I was okay with this one. I'm not okay with this one. Yeah, so Daisy has been fine. She doesn't seem to be struggling with anything. And that is such a huge relief. Okay, so now back to Snickers. Okay, so Snickers the next day gets a bath because he feels dirty. I'm checking in for ticks. I don't feel anything. Yeah. Well, I gave him a bath, like I said. I don't know that I want to cut this guy off. Okay, he's a little bit too tall. Maybe I will use the birds because I think these birds will fit in here. Let's do these. Look at these toucans. I think they're going to fit in here nicely. Like I could even move this over. Let's see. I don't know where my tweezers are. No, I can't find my tweezers. Okay, so I'm going to move this over. And I'm going to see if I can get this toucan just kind of sitting on it. Yes, I can. Okay. I could actually move it even more this way.
See you in the house?
My husband just interrupted. I'm not sure if I'll keep this on video or not, but he's asking if the boy is in the house or not. Because we closed up all the holes in the yard, so they can't, and we double checked everything to make sure it can't get back out again. And yeah, my husband just came in and asked me if he was in the yard. Okay, so that's not gonna work there. Okay, so yeah, gave him a bath. He wouldn't really, like I tried to blow dry him, but it was taking way too long. So I decided to just let him, he is longer haired. I decided to just let him dry on his own. And there we go. And when you do that, they get kind of matted a little. So we'll just put this underneath him, maybe like so. Oh, his tail's touching. Oops. Grab my knife and my ruler. So I started brushing him. Well, wouldn't you know it, I find 3 ticks on his head. So I take them off, and I can't use that piece. We'll just stick it on there. Okay, so we need to add in a more leaf action. I think this big leaf here would be good. And by the way, I can't stand ticks. They completely and totally freak me out. I hate them. I absolutely hate them. So actually, let's bring this down a little here. I'm going to just go ahead and just cut this. I want it, I want a little bit more of the leaves showing, so I can use this piece somewhere else. Okay, so you know what? I'm okay if it goes over the line here. That's fine. I'm just gonna leave that. Okay, so I'll get those off him. Well, guess what happens next? I'm sitting on my chair with my laptop. I am trying to edit last week's video, which I still haven't finished editing. And there's a tick crawling on my arm. I scream, I jump up, I throw it on the floor because it's moving. And I am now panicking. And my husband had told me that what I need to do with the ticks, I can't get that up, is to put them in a container with alcohol. So I'm like, what? I flushed them down the sink, of course, because, you know, they were creeping me right out. And so he's like, well, run the water, so they don't crawl back up. I'm like, what? What do you mean crawl back up? Like, you know, completely losing it. There we go. Yeah, I like that. That's cute. What is on here? Oh, there's something on here. Oh. So, yeah, needless to say, I was a little crazy. Okay, so I'm going to leave that for a second. What I want is the summer, is it the memories? Yes. What I want to do, I mean, my days have come and gone. I did not go to my ringette game Tuesday night. I was too tired, too upset. I'm pretty sure I've told you guys this before. I think these are large boxes, aren't they? Like too big. Oh no, they fit in. I'm on antidepressants, so I've had issues with depression and anxiety. Okay, so I just want to put this in, hopefully as straight as possible. And what I'm going to do is just write in here what had happened. Okay. So one there, and then I want another one. And I'm going to put the other one down here. And these days have come and gone already. As I have said, today is Saturday. Oh, you know what? Let's, uh-oh. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Do not give me a hard time, please. Do not give me a hard time, please. Oh my God, you gave me a hard time. Well, I'm not concerned. Today I am just not concerned. So, okay, the tick situation. So my husband told me to put alcohol in a container and put them in alcohol. I'm like, okay, like, we have no rubbing alcohol. He's like, I think we do have some. And I'm like, you don't understand. I'm freaking out. There are ticks, not only on my cat, in my house, it just crawled on me. I'm losing my shit again. So he's like, no, don't worry, blah, 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 blah. So what did I do? I took because I feed them Friskies wet food once a day. I took the little empty can. I am just sticking this piece back in here. And I'm off a little bit. And I go into the cupboard and I get vodka. Of course, he tells me, well, use alcohol. And I'm like, well, can I use the spiced rum? We have a huge bottle of spiced rum. He's like, no, you need clear. You need to see that they're in there and that they've died and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I'm swearing. Okay, I play sports, so I do swear. I am swearing now. I am like, are you effing kidding me? And I'm like, he's like, use clear rum. I'm like, the rum bottle's not even open. He's like, go in the pantry. There's an open vodka bottle in the pantry. So I go in the pantry, get out the vodka bottle, and I fill this empty cat food container. I'm just leaving it like that. Fill it half with alcohol with vodka. Get a cat lid, a can lid, because we have a bunch of them. So I wasn't worried about wasting a can lid. This is actually looking pretty cute. I like it. Yeah, so the animal adventures are going to be going in here for this week. So I'm just going to look at some quotes here before I keep going. In a world of pigeons, be a flamingo, stand tall, inspire others. Why fit in when you can stand out? Be yourself always. There's no one better. Find the beauty in every day. Find the beauty in every day might be one to use because I've been struggling. Like, you have no idea. Okay, so got the container of alcohol, and I'm ready now. So if there's another tick, I'm ready. So he comes in the next morning into bed, and he's happy as can be. And I'm like, woo, this is great. He's settled back into being home. I'm not going to have any struggles with him. Pat him, scratch his ears. Still checking for ticks as I'm scratching his ears and his head and stuff. Scratching his head and ears and stuff. Well, he runs out. I get up, brush my teeth, brush my hair. I didn't shower or anything yet. Go downstairs, scoop the litter, go into the bathroom to wash my hands, and there is now a tick stuck in my ear. So I'm shitting myself again. This time I didn't panic as much. I just pulled it out and I threw it down the drain. And I ran the water. Aloha Summer. That's a good one, I think. Yeah, let's use it. Okay, so I was thinking I wanted to use one down in here. And you know what? I'm not going to worry about the black line at all. And I want to add in, do I want to add in another flamingo in there? This one would probably fit right here. Okay. It's hard to do a plan with me and talk about ticks. Okay, so anyways, yep, tick on my ear. So it's not over. So we were up to 4 ticks at this point. The one in my ear became number 5. Well, I go and find him. And sure enough, I find 3 more ticks on him. Take them out. I have long nails, so I can pinch them and pull them out. Put them in the alcohol. I am now calmer. I'm getting used to the stupid ticks that I can't stand. I hate more than anything. I'm thinking a little leaf down here would be cute. Yeah, let's use this one. I think going this way. Just gonna cut it in half, put it in here. Yeah, so 8 ticks I'm up to. I have not gone to the gym. I have not played ringette. Wednesday afternoon, I went and played pickleball. I needed to get out. I needed to be away from the tick situation. I just needed to be out of the house. So I went and played pickleball on Wednesday, and I was completely and totally off. I think I kind of sucked. But I was glad to be out of the house, let me tell you. So that was Wednesday, Thursday. So Friday, I'm excited. My husband's coming home from work, and he's coming home. He'll be home at like noon. Okay, so I just cut a leaf in half, and I'm going to use this Be Yourself Always. There's no one better, because I kind of like how it's tall and skinny. And I'm going to stick it in there. Okay, I do want to put a blue and possibly a pink, blue, maybe a blue, green, and pink box in here. Let's see. Kind of thinking like that. Actually, oh, hold on. I'm going to use a smaller blue one for Friday. So my husband came back Friday morning. I was so happy he was home. So I tell him, okay, you need to look after your boy. You need to brush him. You need to check him for ticks, because I'm tired of checking him for ticks. You need to brush him, you need to check him for ticks, and you need to give him some love. That was my thoughts. I don't, maybe a small green one also in here. Maybe just kind of coming off the top, just like that. Okay, so I feel like I'm actually kind of done with this page. So over here, I do want to put in I'll put in a blue box here. Okay, we'll put in a blue box here. It can come off to the side. Let's just make sure it's kind of straight. And a pink box. Even though these days have passed, I do want to put in my ringette game, that I didn't go to my ringette game and that I had played pickleball. Okay. So my husband comes home. He brushes them. He gives them love. We're checking him for ticks. So this is like in the afternoon, checking him for ticks. Everything seems good. Happy can be, as I am happy as can be, because no more ticks were found. Well, he's brushing him, I don't know how many times off and on throughout the day. He's just snuggling with his boy and stuff, right? I kind of feel like this one, it's in here and it's in here, but it's awfully blue. So I'm kind of thinking what if I put these together? Then it doesn't seem so noticeable. And I'm just going to throw them. I think I'm gonna cut this part off here. And I'm just gonna throw them down here. Just like that, fill that in. I would like a smaller little quote for maybe even a little one right in here. How about here? I opened up summer collections, and there's a little one here saying getting some sun. Let's see what this, does it fit? I really wish I had my tweezers so I can do this and my big fat fingers aren't in the way. That will work. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Friday night, back to the tick story. Friday night, he holds him down and I start looking for ticks. Oh my goodness gracious. I find 3 ticks almost within like 2 inches of each other on his ear. I think I want to put him like up here, but he needs to be standing on a box or something. He'll look good on the green or the blue. I think I'm going to go with the green, and I'll tell you why in a sec. I'm going to put a big green one because I'm going to put it next to this so that this looks like a full strip. I need some glasses. I don't have my glasses on. Okay, so yeah, I find 3 ticks. My husband's holding him. He's behaving much better with my husband holding him because he was whining like no tomorrow. Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't even begin. Screeching and howling and squirming. He was horrible for me. So that was one of the reasons why I told my husband he has to deal with him. So I look at my quotes and I'm thinking this stand tall will actually fit in here decently. Hopefully, yes, it does. Okay, and then I cut a leaf in half and I'm thinking just pull in some leafage there. Ooh. More leafage, the other half of the leaf too. If I can do this. I'm not crazy about that, but I'm gonna leave that for a second. Okay, so the quotes I feel like are pretty good. I'm just kind of stood back and looked at it, and I'm not crazy about this over here, but I am going to use bullet points down here. I may even just leave the word note there. I'm just gonna put, I've got one of each color here. So I'm just gonna put those in there. And I kind of feel like do I need lines in here? Maybe lines in here too. Okay, so I grabbed this. I am gonna put some lines in. Okay, back to what I was saying. So, yeah, I find 3 ticks on his head. Well, now I jump up. I go running to find the alcohol container. Yelling at my husband, don't let him go. Get the alcohol container, flip it up, like take the lid off, and I know there's ticks in it, and I don't know if they're dead. So of course I'm freaking out a little, and I spill some of the alcohol all over the floor. No ticks. The ticks were all dead, thank goodness. But now again, I have to take ticks off of the cat. And yeah, not freaking out anymore, but at this point, I'm getting sick and tired of it. And get the 3 off the one ear. Feeling around, not really feeling anything else. Then I go to check, I'm checking inside their ears, and I feel something. 3 more ticks on and around the other ear. Not inside the ears as far as I can tell, but on the ears. Yeah. So not happy at all, as you can well imagine. I am dealing with 6 ticks. So we are now, as of today, as of Saturday, it's like just after lunch, we are up to 14 ticks. And my week has been lost cat. Cat comes home at like midnight Tuesday. Wednesday, giving a cat a bath. Going to pickleball. I couldn't even deal with Tuesday. Oh, because my husband left on Monday. Well, guess what happens? I go to feed them at like 4:30. I wash 4 bowls and come to realize I only need 3 and lose my shit again. Completely crying, sad, outside screaming his name, and yeah, was not happy. So Tuesday, supper comes, and I'm calling him. Well, here's the thing about him. He's basically an alarm clock for supper time. So supper's at 4:30. Anytime between 3:30 and 4:30, he's meowing at us. He's climbing on us. He's telling us it's supper time. So Tuesday comes along. No boy, no supper. Totally distraught again. Call one of the people from my ringette team, tell them I can't go. I just can't play ringette. I'm so distraught. Sure enough, come like 10 to 12, Tuesday night, he's on my deck. I feel like I need something here. So there is a couple more leaves. I'm thinking maybe cutting this leaf right here. Cutting this leaf. Like maybe something like this. Let's put this in here. Oh, and by the way, through all this, I did not realize that Saturday or Sunday is Father's Day. And which maybe was a good thing that I didn't, that he was gone and I never thought about it, because yeah, I wasn't like sad and depressed. I like that better. I think just this leaf alone looks kind of weird, but I like that better. I do feel though that maybe it's a little naked here, maybe another leaf right here. Let's grab I can't remember what these ones are called. And let's just like cut it in half down the middle here. And we'll put a piece of it down here. Yeah, that feels better there. And then, I don't know, maybe just like right up in here. So I'm waiting today. I told my husband, you brush him. You look after him. If you find any ticks, let me know. I still feel like they need more here. I have one more leaf. Actually, I don't like how this leaf looks on here like that. So maybe if I put it this way, it might look better. put it up here. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit better. So then what I can do is just kind of move this one up here. And I think I'm done, you guys. Okay, so I'm finished my spread, and to sum up the week, Snickers is home. He is safe. There may possibly still be more ticks. Just going to show you the glimmer there. We are at tick count is 14. Daisy seems to be fine. And with everything that's been going on, I just remembered it was Father's Day, like yesterday, last night maybe. So with my dad passing away like 2.5 years ago, it's probably not a bad thing that I had so much going on, because I didn't get sad about my dad. So things happen for a reason, and look for positives, right? All right, so I shouldn't have too much editing to do on this one. I'm going to try and just get it out today if I can. And it may be a little bit longer because of all the talking that I did, but I wanted you guys to know where I've been at and why I didn't post anything yet. I will still post last week's spread. It's just going to take me some time to finish editing it, and then get it posted. It's actually a really cute fairies and butterfly spread, and I think it's adorable. All right, so everybody have a wonderful day. Please subscribe. Please hit the like button. Tell me what you think in the comments, and share with your friends, your Facebook groups, your planner groups. I'd appreciate it so much. And I will update you next week on our tick count and anything else that's been going on. All right. Bye-bye for now.